Okay, good day. We will talk about the last chapter that is on session funding. But beforehand, I would like to discuss the solution to last quizzes. Okay, have you already can see my screen at OneNote?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the last quiz. Find integral of this x times e to the power of 2x minus 2. Okay, some of you want to do this way, that you want to do this like integral e minus 2, because this is just a constant, x to the power of e to x dx from 1 to 2. I think this is okay, but yeah, I think uh, this is much faster, I think. Yeah. So I let u equals x, this is u, and the rest is dv. So dv is e to the 2x minus 2, and du is dx. Always, if you have already done setting the u and dv, you have to write down what is du and what is du and v. I think there are lots of students that I have corrected. You don't have the U, you don't have the DV, you don't have the V, you have the DU, and suddenly you end up with this formula. Yeah. I would like just to remind you that we care more about your process than your final result. If you have your final result okay, but the process is not too good, we will just give you 50% of your mark. So I tell you this before the exam. Make sure you know all about this. Okay, be detailed, be detailed. Let u, dv, what is du and v, and then use the formula. Okay, we value your process than your final result. So in this here, and I sometimes found out that this is a definite integral, but sometimes you leave out this. So in this form, you have indefinite integral because you do not evaluate it at 1 and 2 here. You don't have the evaluation mark here. Okay, don't forget, this is a definite integral. So you will have the same definite integral from 1 to 2. Don't forget the evaluation mark, this one, evaluation mark. It is evaluated at 1 and 2. And don't forget, this is integral 1 to 2. I forget this. Okay, and then I can just substitute this. I have e to the power of 2 minus a half e to the power of 0 minus the last of this. This is like also 1 to 2. Okay, e to the power of 2x minus 2. And don't forget, e to the power of 2x minus 2, you have already done here, the v. So you do not have to use let u equals no, because you have already done this. dv is this. So what is v? V is integral of this. So you have already known what is the integral of this. The integral is a half e to the power of 2x minus 2. So you have this evaluated at 2 and 1, and you can substitute, and then you have your final result. Okay, yeah? Don't forget, no, I think that's all. Okay, and then find this integral, yeah, okay, yeah. Don't forget, when we are dealing with improper integral, what do you mean by improper integral? It means that if you have infinity here or infinity here, you must write down the limit. Don't forget. Okay, yeah. We give you point if you write this limit. It means that you understand this is not the simple integral just as we have already solved before, but this is another kind of integral because it contains limit. So make sure you write down limit. Make sure you write down limit. and you have integral 0 to a x e to the power of 2 minus 4x. I can do the same thing, u equals x, dv equals this, and don't forget this is e to the power of 2 minus 4x. This is e to the power of minus 4x plus 2. So the integral will give you minus 1 over 4 e to the power of minus 4x plus 2 or 2 minus 4x. Okay, take a look. Which one is A, which one is B? Very, very careful. Okay, so you have this one. Don't forget the evaluation mark. The evaluation mark, evaluated at, okay? And then you have this, you can write this down. And then you have this, integral e to the power of 2 minus 4x. But if you have already done here, dv is this. If dv is this, v is just integral e to the power of 2 minus 4x dx. So you have, this is this. And the integral of this by this will give you minus 1 over 4 e to the power of 2 minus 4x evaluated at a and 0. And you have this kind of result. Yeah. So we usually separate this so that we can see it clearly. So if I have 1 over 4, a e to the squared, e to the 4a, e to the 4a, I make it up by this. This is the same as this, yeah? This is the same as this. But I can see it more clearly. Why? When a goes to infinity, it will go to 0. So you have 1 over 4 e to the square 0. Okay, yeah? And this is just a constant. And what about this? This is just a constant divided by e to the square. This is just a constant divided by e to the power of 4a. And a goes to infinity, so it will go to infinity. 1 over infinity will give you 0. Okay, and that's why we write it down this. Yeah, I think there are some of you that usually have lots of jump in the process. And if you don't have the process right, we will subtract from your final mark. Remember, we value your process more than your final result. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any question here for the solution to the last quiz? The last quizzes? Okay, yeah. If you don't have any question, I will look to the sets and counting. Oh, and we have bad news, yeah. On Wednesday, we have holiday. Bad news. Or good news. Okay, this is the definition of sets. Yeah? This is the new chapter. This is the last chapter that is on your exam. This is the last chapter on sets and counting and the permutation combination. I think if you have this this kind of question, it is a bonus for you. Yeah, a bonus chapter for you. I hope you can do this. Okay, sets are a well-defined collection of objects. The object of a set is called an element of a member of a set, usually denoted by lowercase, while the set is usually denoted by the uppercase. And elements or members, if A is this, then A is, this is element. Okay, yeah? This is member of element. Member of A, okay, yeah? But if you have a subset A 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, you don't write this. You don't write this. You don't write this because this is not an element. This is a subset of this. A subset of this. Okay, subhimpunan. And okay, yeah, and so you can have this one, yeah, 1, 2. This is not subset of 1, 2, but 1, 2 is a subset equivalent with 1, 2. The same as this. 2 is less than 3. Yes. But is true less than 2? No. But 2 is less than or equal to 2. This is the same. Okay. This and this. Subset and subset or equivalent. Okay. And this is empty set. Empty set is a set that doesn't have any element. It is contained in every element, in every set. So you have a universal set, U, maybe in your school in Indonesia, we usually say this semesta, himpunan semesta. Yeah? It's a set of all elements that we are talking about. Do you know how many subsets do a set have? Let's say let A is AB, then the subset is, this is empty set is always a subset of any set. Okay, and then you have two sets that have one element, one set that have two elements. What about this? One set that have 0 element. There are 3 sets that have 1 element. And there are how many sets that have 2 elements? A, B, A, C, and B, C. So there are 3 subsets of A, B, C that have 2 elements. And finally, A, B, C. Okay, yeah? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in the end is, how many subsets do I have? It's just 2 to the power of the number of the sets. Okay, if you have 3, so the number of subset, the maximal number of subsets is 2 to the power of 3, that is 8. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay, there are 2 ways to display set, roster notation. So you mention it one by one. Okay, you can use also set builder notation. You have already known this when we are talking about the domain. But don't forget, we can also use the domain is a real number, Okay, let's say use a roster notation for B, that B is all real numbers that is between 0 and 5. So B should be given by 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 is not included, 5 is not included. Very, very careful, yeah. And use roster notation for set A, that is a set of all real number that is less than 1. Don't forget, real number starts at 1, 2, 3, and so on. So if you want to have a real number that is less than 1, you don't have any. So A should be an empty set. Okay, yeah. And then this is the set equality to set is equal if they have the same element. So ABC is the same as ACB. Okay, yeah, we don't care about the order when we are talking about sets. So if I have, this is the same set. Okay, yeah, because it contains the same element. So you have the same set. Okay, other way to represent is by using Venn diagram. I have already told you in the video, A subset B, A subset not equivalent to B. Yeah, okay lah ya. And set operation, union A union B is all X in U in the universal sets that is on A or on B. Intersection S is on A and in B. Complement that is in the universal set, this is not S, should be U. But X is not in A. Okay, A minus B, we usually say this A intersection of B complement. X in the universal set, that is on A, but not in B. So if I have this S, I can draw the Venn diagram. I have A is 1, okay, this is the universal set, sorry, not S. S is Indonesian, universal set, and then I have A. A is a set that contains 4 members, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And B, it contains 4, 5, 6. So I have this B, 5, 6. So if you want to find A union B, so you unite all the section, all of the sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have this. And A intersection B, that is on A, but it is on a B. So this is this one. So this is one. Yeah? And this is this one. So A union B is this. A union B is this crescent area, yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah. This is A intersection B, but sorry, A union B, but this is just A intersection B. Okay, and A complement something that is not on A. Okay, in the universal set, so you have 1 until 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 7 outside. So not in A is 5, 6, 7. So you have this one, and A minus B, that is on A but not on B. Which one? This one, on A but not in B. On A but not in B, the crescent area, crescent moon area. A but not in B, because 4 is in B. So we want to have the A but without the B element. Okay, yeah, this is A. So find A complement B and A complement union B, A complement intersection of B complement. Okay, yeah. So if you want to find A complement intersection with B, A complement is this. A complement is 5, 6, 7, and B is 4, 5, 6. So I want to find element that is on A complement, that is on 5, 6, 7, but also at 4, 5, 6. So the intersection is 5 and 6. What about A complement union B? A complement union of with the B. You unite them. You take all of them, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7. What about A complement intersection B complement? You have to find first B complement. Don't forget process. B complement is not on B. B is 4, 5, 6. The universal set is 1 till 7. So B complement is not 4, 5, 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 7. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, and 7. That is not on B. And if you want to find A complement intersection B complement, A complement is given by 5, 6, 7. B complement is 1, 2, 3, 7. So the intersection is just 7. So the alternative way is by using the Morgan's law. If I have A complement intersection B complement, this is the same as A union B complement. And A union B is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 complement. The complement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 7, the same. You can do the same. Okay, this is just an alternative. But you can see clearly by using the Venn diagram also. Okay, yeah, this is some property of a set or some properties of the set operation. The complement of the universal set is the empty set. This is this. Complement is just A. A intersection A complement is the universal set. A intersection A complement is empty set. You can check this by yourself. Okay, yeah, I have already shown you in the video also. I think you can check this more quickly if you use Venn diagram. You look at the Venn diagram on the left hand side. You look on the graph on the right hand side. You compare. Is it the same or not? If it's the same, then it is the same set. Okay. And then, oh sorry, do you have any question about the operation, sets and operation?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, your name?
Florentina.
Yes, Florentina Laila, your questions.
I did not really get the complement part. Can you explain it, please?
Okay. So the complement is this. Do you want to do this by using Venn diagram or no?
No.
Okay. If no, here I have the universal set. All of the set that I consider is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is A complement? A complement is the set that is on the universal set, but is not on A. So it must not be 1, it must not be 2, it must not be 3, it mustn't be 4, but it is on the universal set. So it leaves out 5, 6, 7. Florentine Laila. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So if you want to find a complement, you have to know what is the universal set. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is A. So what is the A complement that is not on A? This is not on A, this is not on A, and this is not on A. So in Venn diagram, very easy. Okay, but in all of this, you have to consider what is the universal set. What is the universal set? The set that we are talking about. What are we talking about? So you have to consider first, what is the universal set? So we cannot talk about A complement when we don't know what is the universal set. Okay, yeah? And then this is the number of element. Number of element, very easy. So this one, A, it contains 4 members. So the number element of A is 4. That's just it. Very easy. Yeah, number of element. And we have relation this. I have given you to this video. I can give you quick. So if I have this universal set, I want to have this. What is this? This is A intersection B. And A intersection B, easy. A, the number of element of A. If I want to find this one, yeah, number, okay, and then plus the number of element of B. Don't forget, the intersection is counted twice. So if you want to find the union, you have to you have to subtract with the intersection. So you have the red one. The red one is the blue one plus the green one minus the intersection. Why? Because the intersection is counted twice. Okay, and you can do the same game for 3 sets. So in this course, we usually have sets that have 3 sets, universal sets that contain 3 sets. So it is given by this, yeah. The number of element of A union B union C is NA plus NB plus NC minus the intersection minus the intersection minus the intersection. Don't forget plus N of the intersection of A, B, and C. Okay, yeah, you can do the same game. Just try. I have already give the explanation in the video. Okay, yeah? And then example, this one, number of element of a set. In a survey involving 100 people living in a dormitory, 70 people drink coffee once every morning, 60 drink coffee once every evening, and 50 people drinks 2 times, that is in the morning and in the evening. There are no one who drinks coffee more than 2 times a day. So find how many people drink coffee at least once a day. Drink coffee at exactly once a day. Find how many people. Okay, yeah. The first you have to know is define your variable. Define your variable. Let M and B the set of people who drink coffee in the morning, and E, the set of people who drink coffee in the evening, respectively. Ini maksudnya masing-masing ya, berurutan. Yang morningnya M, yang eveningnya E. Okay, and let U be the set of all people who follow the survey. So the universal set is all people who follow the survey. And then you have NM, number of people who drink coffee in the morning is 70, based on this. And number of elements who drink coffee in the evening is 60. Don't forget, there can be the intersection that is drink coffee in the morning and the evening, and in the evening, that is 50. So I can look at this like this. Okay, yeah, this is in the morning, this is in the evening. So you have in all is 70. Don't forget, 70 is all of this. Okay, yeah? And you have E is 60 and 60 is all of this. And the intersection is 50 and the intersection is 50. Okay, yeah? The intersection of 50. So the crescent moon area, this one is 70 minus 50, that is 20. What about this crescent moon area? It should be 60 minus 50, that is 10. Okay, yeah? So, all of the red one is 50 plus 20, 7, agrees. What about the evening? Total is 60, 50 and 10. Yes. And the intersection is 50, yes. And then, who drink at least once a day? At least one. So what do you mean, at least one? The crescent moon area here, is just in the morning. The crescent moon, the blue crescent moon, is just in the evening. This one is in the morning and the evening, the intersection one. So if you exactly one, this is just 20 plus 10. But at least one, if you have at least once a day, you can have twice a day. So you have 20 plus 50 plus 10. So you have 80 people. Okay, yeah? People who drink exactly once a day is just the red crescent moon and the blue crescent moon. That is 20 plus 10, that is 30 people. 70 minus 50 is the blue crescent moon. And 60 minus 50 is the blue crescent moon. 70 minus 50 is the red crescent moon. Okay, people who do not drink coffee at all, don't forget, the survey is 100 people. And the intersection is 20 plus 50. The union is 20 plus 50 is plus 10. So you have 80. So the universal set is 100. So who do not drink coffee at all is 100 minus 80. That is 20 people. So there are 20 people outside that follows the survey but do not drink coffee. Okay, yeah. This is just junior high problem, yeah. Junior high problem. Sorry. Do you? Are there any of you who haven't already learned about this? Are there any of you who haven't know about this at all? About sets? Okay, yeah. I think almost all of you have already learned this. And you can try for the tree set. For the tree set, you can try, yeah. Let's say this one. Okay, so you have to define your variable first. Don't forget, if you have this kind of question, first define your variable. Let A be the set of people who, yeah, you feel this, yeah, and what is C and what is L and etc. You define first your variable, and then you have this one 38 learn of its product from magazine A, C, and L. So this is the intersection. This is number of A intersection C intersection L. Okay, yeah? And you have A intersection C is 84. So you have this one is 84. A intersection C is 84. So you know what is this one, the triangle. This gives you 84 minus 38. Okay, and you can do all the same thing lah ya. Try to do this and try to fill this out. This is just like filling Sudoku lah. Yeah, just like filling Sudoku. I won't discuss it anymore. You can try to do it on your own. So the last thing that we are going to talk is on counting rules. The last thing that we are going to talk is on counting rules. Okay, the problem is this. I have already told you in the video. So if I have A, B, C, there are 3 rows from this, and you have 2 rows here. So how many ways can I reach from A to C? How many ways? Yeah, if this is A, B, C, and this is D, E. So you have what? A, D, A, E, B, D, B, E, C, E. So how can you see this? By using tree diagram. So A, B, C, and for every A, B, C, you have branch D and E. D and E. This is D and E. So you have this one is A, comma D, this one. And it means, what is AD means? I have choose this one and this one. What is BE mean? BE means is B and then E. Okay, and so on. So I have this one, A, D, A, E, B, D, B, E, C, D, C, E. So how can I get how many ways? There are 3 branches, and for every branch you have 2 branches. So you have 3 times 2 ways. And this is the generalization. Yeah, okay, yeah. And this is what we usually have for the question. Yeah, let X is given by this A, B, C, D, E. Find how many ways to make an arrangement of 2 letters from the set X if repetition is allowed. If repetition is allowed. Okay, yeah, so I have no. I have A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So it's just like this. For the first one, if repetition is not allowed, so I have A, B, C, D, E. If repetition is allowed, so from every branch of the first letter, from the first alphabet, I have 5 branch. What is the 5 branch? A, B, C, D, E. And for this one, for the third one, I have 5 branch also. Sorry, I just choose 2, yeah? I just choose 2. So how many ways that I can choose for the arrangement is from this A, from this AE, from this A, B, C, D, E. This is DA, this is DD, and so on. So you have 5 branch, and every branch you have 5 branch. So you have 5 times 5. That is 25 ways. Okay, yeah. What about repetition is not allowed? So if I have A, B, C, D, E, for the second letter, you cannot have A. So you have just 4 branch, B, C, D, E. What about D? D is not allowed. So you have A, B, C, D. So you have 5 times 4. So you have 20. Okay, yeah. What about if repetition is not allowed and the order is irrelevant? So AB is the same as BA. Don't forget, your counting here at number 2 is counted double. is counted double. Why? Because you always have AB and BA. For every combination, BD, you have DB. So this is the same. This is the same. You have CE is the same of EC. So if this is counted, this is considered the same, the order is irrelevant, you have to divide this by 2 because all of the combination is counted double, So you have divided by 2, that is 10. Okay, yeah. What about arrangement of 3 letters? Arrangement of 3 letters. Arrangement of 3 letters, very easy, yeah. Arrangement of 3 letters. So you have 3 letters. Repetition is allowed. So you have A, B, C, D, E. If repetition is allowed, so you have, for every branch, you have A, B, C, D, E. And for this, every branch, you have 5 branch also. A, B, C, D, E. And what about this? A. What about this? A, E, and so on. So how many ways there are? 5, and every branch, it has 5 branch. And every 5 branch have 5 branch also. So it gives you 125 ways. What about if repetition is not allowed? Repetition is not allowed. Very easy, yeah. So if you have A this, A is not included. So the next one you will have just 4. The next one, this is A and A. This cannot be A. Sorry. So you have A. Oh, so this is not included, yeah. So you have A, B, and you have this A, B, C, D, E. But A is not allowed because it is the first letter, and B is not allowed because it's the second letter. So you leave out with 3. So you have 5 times 4 times 3. So that's what we usually have, 60. Okay. What about the last one? Repetition is not allowed and the order is irrelevant. The order is irrelevant. So you have 60 if the order is relevant. So how many ways is this the same? This is the same as ACB. This is the same as BAC. This is considered the same. This is the same as BCA. This is considered as CAB. This is the same as CBA. Okay, yeah. So you are just looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every combination is counted 6 times. So you have to divide this by 6. Because all of this is counted just once. But on the second computation, you counted this as 6 ways. But if this is counted 1, you have to divide 6. Because for every combination, you have 6 times doubled, yeah, okay. So you have 4 times 3 divided by 6. Okay, yeah, okay. I would like to end with this. So as you have already known, okay, we define what we mean by factorial. Factorial is just the multiplication, yeah, until it gets 1. So 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 0 factorial is defined as 1. Yeah. So this is just a definition. 0 factorial is 1. So that it can be the same formula for all. So if you have 3 factorial, this is 3 times 2 times 1. So this one, 5 times 4, you want to choose 2 letters out of 5 choose 2 letters out of 5. 5 over 4, this is the same as 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 3 times 2 times 1. Isn't it? Because this cancels out. So you have 5 times 4. And this is just 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial. This is what we usually call permutation 2 out of 5. 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2, that is 3 factorial. This is what we usually say permutation. Permutation. What about this one? This is just 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Don't forget, divided by, it is counted double. Counted double. So you have divided by 2. So you have 5 divided by 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. This is what we usually call combination 2 out of 5. And the formula is given by 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 divided by 2 factorial. This is just the same as permutation 2, 5 divided by 2 factorial. Okay, so how many ways in combination should be less than the permutation? Because when permutation, the order is irrelevant. But in the combination, the order is irrelevant. AB is the same as BA. But in the permutation, this is considered different. Okay, so that's why we usually say for number 3, we want to find 3 letters. Order is irrelevant. This is combination 3 out of 5. What is this one? 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial divided by 2. So you have 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Yeah, okay. So that's why we have this formula, permutation kn is n factorial n minus k factorial, and combination kn is n factorial n minus k factorial k factorial. And so all of this you can write this down as factorial. Okay, this one, this letter assignment. Okay, and then let's see about this one. This is the last part that we are going to talk about. Find how many ways can we arrange the word setups. So, okay, so we have arranged 6 alphabet, 6 letter, SETUPS, 6 letter. So we will have the order is irrelevant. The order is relevant, yeah, because SE is different with ES. Okay, yeah. So this is the permutation. What? Permutation is 6 out of 6. So this is 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 6 factorial. This is 6 factorial divided by 0 factorial. This is 6 factorial divided by 1. This is 6 factorial. So you have 6 times 4 times 3 times 1. How many ways? This is just this how many ways. But you have 2s. You have 2s. If I consider this S1 as S2, you can have S2 S1. Okay, and you can have this one S1 E S2 T U P. So for every combination, you have doubled because you can have S1 S2 and S2 S1. Okay, but this is considered the same. S1 S2 is SS, and S2 S1 is SS also, because this is the same. So you have to divide by 2 because it is doubled by 2. What about this one? Find how many ways can we arrange the word antara. So you have ANTARA. So you have to arrange 6 alphabet. So you will have how many ways? 6 factorial. 6 factorial. But there are 2A and 2 antara. Oh, 3A, yeah. There are 3A Oh, 3A, yeah. So you have 3A, so you can consider as A1, A2, and A3. So you have this, you can have A and T R here, or I can have A, and T R here, A1, A2, and 3. So if you are talking about 6 factorial, you have A1, A2, A3, A2, A1, A3. This is considered different. But A1, A2, A3 is just A. So this is just A. So you are counting this 6 times. 6 times. So you have to divide by 6. So this is just 6 factorial divided. What is the same? The same is 3 factorial. 6. A1, A2, A3. Permutation. Permutation 3, pick 3. This is 3 factorial. So you have to divide by 3 factorial. Okay, yeah? And the last one, find how many ways can we arrange the word Antarctic. Antarctic. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. So overall, if the order is relevant, you have permutation 8 of 8, choosing 8 letters from 8. So you have 8 factorial. But there are 2A and 2T. So there are 4 combinations. So you have to divide by 2 factorial, 2 factorial. So you have this one. Okay, I think this is all that I will give to you for today. This is just the introduction of permutation and combination. This is a more on the coming weeks. On the Monday I will talk later about permutation and combination. On a much more harder example. So this is just the introduction. The introduction, very easy example. More hard on next week. Okay, so we have talked about what is a set, set notation, how to display a set, the equality of a set, number sets operation, union, intersection, complement, subtraction, the number of elements. I have known the Venn diagram, the relation between the number of set and the Venn diagram, and the last one is counting rules and apply to the permutation and combination. You had any question? Do you have any question here? Do you have any question here? Okay, this is rather simple compared to integral, I think. Compared to integral, this is rather simple. Yeah, I think this is a bonus chapter for you to make your final exam has higher mark. Okay, yeah, no questions? No questions? Okay. Don't forget on Wednesday we have a holiday because I think it's general election. I think general election. Download meeting attendance. So there are just 41. There are just 40. Join left join, Fairo, okay. Join left join. Okay then. Don't forget to fill the attendance list. Be true to yourself, yeah. Don't forget. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Pak.
Okay, and don't forget we will have a quiz in 2:15, a quarter past 2. I think that is all, yeah. So for this week we don't have quiz or group discussion, I think, on Wednesday, because Wednesday is we have holiday, yeah. Okay, happy holiday. Don't forget, this is just the last chapter.